getting a win. What did it mean and how did it feel post-game for you guys?
It's the best feeling after losing skid. I think there were a couple times even where we kind of started to feel ourselves losing our grip on the game for a little bit, and we had to, tighten it up. Then we figured it out, and we were able to just find a way, and it was just exciting, like getting back in the win column.
Statistically, by far your most productive game this season. Was it something about the way you guys played that helped you? Was it just your individual successes? How do you kind of identify what you did well?
It was a team effort. I think the way we started the game, Drew started just super aggressive. We had a lot of momentum. The game, sometimes the game just goes that way, but it was a cumulative effort.
I think you guys were in zone most of the time you were out there. How much does being more anchored to the basket in that area help you on defense, especially with this group?
I'm not super experienced with zone, if I'm being honest. But I do think that, being able to just be at the basket, help block shots, that's always good. I don't know. I have no idea if we'll stay with that or I think we'll probably mix it in the way we have been, the way we did tonight. But I think it's a good, different look to give teams.
I guess to stay on that, what do you guys think you did well within it? I mean, obviously you were able to block shots and protect the rim, but what do you guys think you did well collectively to, keep them from getting some of the shots that they wanted in that zone?
Especially, I think, early when we were playing zone, I think one of the weak points of most zones is the corners, and we were able to not let them, if I remember correctly, get too many points off of three-pointers in the corner. The way we guarded it, there's a term for it that I'm not gonna divulge secrets.
Sure.
But, the way that the two guys on the side are supposed to try to just deter passes from passes to the corner. I think that those guys did a really good job of that, and that makes everybody else's job easier.
Just what got you into a shooting rhythm, basically? I guess you were able to get some open ones, but what do you feel like just opened up for you out there?
We ran a couple plays to try to get me some looks. The way that, just the way we were running, it led to more open looks for me. And I think especially like once teams start to rotate more, that got a few other guys more open shots, like in the corner off of a second pass or a swing, or just people would over-rotate, and that got everybody else open. So that was cool.
How'd that dunk feel, and how did it feel when you came off as well?
It's a great feeling. Dunking ever since I was a kid, lowering the basket in my front yard, It's one of my favorite things to do. So especially in a game like that, it's one of my favorite parts of my job.
I say, what's it mean also because it fires everybody up, especially in the situation that you guys have been in, to see how it kind of it helped ignite everybody.
I was going to say, just it helps keep momentum. Especially when we needed a win like we did tonight. Anything that can fire the team up, I think, is a good thing. So.
What Ben Mather and Rick said he thought that chase down block was the most important play of the game.
Unbelievable.
How big was that? I guess, and at that moment when I think they could have been down 6 if he makes that.
That was one of the moments where it kind of felt like we were losing our grip. And I mean, we watched the clip after the game. Ben was moving so fast. It looked like they had pressed like the fast forward button on the clip. He was moving. And that was just one of those plays that reminded us, like, no, we're winning this game. We're not gonna lose this one. So it was huge. Couldn't have come at a better time.
I want to ask you about Shep and Walker. Those guys have had some bigger roles and struggled with them to some degree. Both of them had some big nights tonight. Walker hit some big shots. Shepard played like you've seen Ben Shepard play. Just what did it mean to see each of those guys? What's it been like to see how they've kind of struggled with this and worked their way through it?
I think for me, it's just felt like this whole year so far has been a struggle for, like, as a team collectively. Like, we've not been able to put together a game that we know we can play, myself included. I feel like, tonight was a good night, but, like, there have been nights where some guys have had good nights, some guys have struggled, and it's never felt like everything clicked at the right time. When you say that, I didn't even notice them specifically struggling. I consider that more of a team thing. So regardless, it was great to see them both have a night like they did. Like we said, this is a team effort. The team struggles. You didn't turn your sound up? I'm joking. I think it was really fun to see because, like you said, those guys, like, we know that they can play that way. It was just great to see those guys do that.
I'm just curious. You went against Diabate tonight. What can you say about him?
phenomenal player. I played against him in the G League, in the NBA, all over the place. We played each other a lot. He's a phenomenal player, and he's improved a lot. I have a lot of respect for his game. He's hard to keep off the glass, and strong.
How can you battle with the guy that is so good with offensive rebound?
Keep him off the glass as well as you can. That's
Do you do anything
it's hard.
particular differently than other players, or?
Kind of got to stay close to him. There's times where you can't leave him if a guy goes to the basket and you don't, like, if I don't go block a shot, then I have to just make sure, like, if I don't get this rebound, then like he's definitely not getting this rebound. And that's a hard job. That doesn't always work out. He's all over the place. He's all over the floor. He's agile. He's fast, strong. I have a lot of respect for him.